Welcome back, everyone. Today's story is special because it is based on a real story, not an imaginary one. It is told like a conversation between two friends, so it feels natural, simple, and easy to follow. But even though it sounds like a friendly talk, the events are real, and the lesson inside it is very powerful.
This story will not only help you improve your English with useful words and natural expressions, but it will also make you wiser. It can help you understand life more deeply and give you a new experience to learn from.
So listen carefully, because this story truly deserves your attention. And here is a small challenge for you. Try to guess the meaning of butcher shop before the story ends. And if you enjoy stories like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's begin. You know something? I've been thinking a lot about money lately.
About making it or losing it?
Both. But more than that, I've been thinking about how people misunderstand where money really comes from.
What do you mean?
I mean, many people say, if God wants, He will give me money. But I don't think that is the full picture. God does not usually drop money into someone's hands. He gives something more important first. A skill, a mind, energy, patience, and the chance to learn.
That's actually true. Money itself is not the first gift. The first gift is the ability to create value.
Exactly. A person may pray for wealth, but if he never learns, never improves, and never works in the right way, then how will he keep money, even if he gets it?
Yes, because getting money and keeping money are not the same thing.
Right. It is very rare for someone to become rich only by chance. Maybe sometimes a person gets money through luck, inheritance, a prize, or some unexpected opportunity. But even then, many people lose that money again.
I've seen that happen. Some people receive a big amount of money once in their life, and after a few years, they are back to zero.
Or even worse, in debt.
So, you think luck can bring money, but skill is what keeps it?
Yes, luck may open the door once, but skill is what keeps you inside the room.
That's a strong sentence.
Think about this. Imagine all the money in the world was collected and divided equally among all people. For a short time, everyone would look equal.
But only for a short time.
Exactly. After some years, many poor people would become poor again, and many rich people would become rich again.
Some people may get angry when they hear that.
Maybe. But it does not mean poor people are bad and rich people are always good. It means habits matter. Thinking matters. Skills matter. Discipline matters. The ability to deal with people matters. The ability to solve problems matters.
And also how a person uses money.
Of course. One person spends money to look rich. Another person uses money to build something that creates more money.
So the real difference is not only the money in the hand, but the system inside the person.
Yes, that's it. The mind, the skill, the behavior, the patience. Those things rebuild wealth.
This reminds me of a real story I heard about two business partners in a butcher shop.
I know that story too. Lewis and Bruce, right?
Yes, exactly. That story explains everything better than theory.
Go on. Louise and Bruce were partners in a butcher shop. They worked in the same place, sold the same meat, and had access to the same customers. At first, from the outside, it looked like both men had the same opportunity, but they were not equal in skill.
Not at all.
Luis understood the business deeply. He knew how to speak to customers. He knew which meat was fresh, which cuts were better, what families usually bought, what restaurants preferred, and how to build trust. He was not just selling meat. He was serving people properly.
That kind of skill is invisible to many people.
Exactly. Bruce saw the customers coming in and thought the business was successful simply because of the location. He did not understand that Luis was one of the main reasons customers kept coming back.
And Bruce wanted more money, right?
Yes. Bruce was less skillful, but he still asked for a bigger share. He thought he deserved more, maybe because the shop was busy and the area already had many buyers. He looked at the result, but he did not understand the cause.
That's a big mistake. Many people see success and think it comes from the chair, the office, the city, the market, or the company name. They don't see the person creating the value.
Exactly. So one day, Bruce and Luis had a very serious conversation. Bruce insisted that he should get more money. Luis tried to explain that business is not only about standing in the shop. It is about knowing the product, understanding the customer, building a reputation, and making the right decisions every day.
But Bruce did not accept that?
No. He believed the place itself was enough. He believed customers would keep coming, no matter who was there. The discussion became intense, and finally, Luis left the butcher shop to Bruce and moved to another city.
That was the real test.
Yes. If Bruce was right, he should have become even more successful because he stayed in the same shop, in the same good location, with the same buyers around him.
But that is not what happened.
No. Luis became more famous in the new city. His business grew. He already knew how to treat clients, how to choose good meat, how to speak honestly, and how to earn trust. He carried the real business inside himself.
And Bruce?
Bruce failed. Even though he stayed in the same place, with many buyers around him, he became broken. The shop did not carry him. The location did not save him. The old customers slowly disappeared because the skill behind the counter was gone.
That story is powerful because it is real. It proves that money follows value, and value follows skill.
Yes. Skill makes money, not luck.
And hard work, too. But not just any hard work. Hard work in the right way.
That is important. Some people are always tired, always busy, always moving, but they are not growing. Being busy is not the same as building skill.
True. A person can work hard for 10 years and still stay in the same place if he never learns, never improves, and never changes his method.
So, success is not about believing in money. It is about believing in the process that creates money.
Exactly. The people who usually make money are the ones who believe in effort, patience, learning, reputation, and consistency. They don't chase money only. They build the kind of person who can produce it.
But some people will say, look at rich people now. They don't work hard. They sit in offices, travel, and money still comes to them.
That is because people are looking at the final chapter, not the first chapter.
Yes, they are watching the harvest, not the years of planting.
Many rich people today may not work physically as hard as they did before, but that is often because they already passed through the hardest stages. They built something. They learned painful lessons. They failed, tried again, stayed awake, took risks, and kept going when nobody believed in them.
So what we see now is the final station, not the beginning.
Exactly. If you really study the beginning of many successful people, you will often find unusual sacrifice, unusual discipline, and unusual effort.
Not magic.
Not magic. Not pure luck. Maybe luck helped at some points, but luck alone did not build the life.
I like this idea. God may not simply hand you money, but he gives you hands to work, a brain to think, people to learn from, and chances to grow. What you do with those things matters.
That is beautifully said.
So, the lesson is simple. Don't pray only for money. Pray for wisdom, skill, discipline, and the right direction. Because if you become the right person, money can come. And if it leaves, you can build again.
Yes. But if a person gets money without becoming strong inside, that money can disappear quickly.
Then the real wealth is not the cash itself.
No. The real wealth is the skill, the mindset, the character, and the ability to create value again and again.
That's the kind of wealth nobody can easily steal.
Exactly. And that is why skill will always be stronger than luck.
That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something useful from it. Now tell me in the comments section, what does butcher shop mean? Write your answer below. And if you liked this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories like this.